The Student Guide to Literacy is a new guide for students, which is aimed directly at students to help them to meet the rigours of literacy and the sort of demands that are placed upon their literacy during the secondary phase. So it struck me there was a real need to somehow give them something which would give them the confidence to kind of solve their own problems, some sort of ready guide they can turn to, which would be a friend to them in their literacy demands. And I thought, wouldn't it be a great idea if we could have something which would bring together the best ideas out there about really giving clarity to the issues around literacy and helping students to help themselves, and bringing it all together into a format which was manageable, which was deliberately written in such a way that students mainly would find it quite accessible. What if we were to bring something together into one simple, manageable guide which worked right across the curriculum? So again, that was my idea, that was the starting point for all this, and so that's how we ended up with a booklet which I think is very manageable, attractive, and it demonstrates how to use literacy skills with examples drawn right from across the curriculum. This Student Guide to Literacy I think could be very, very useful in supporting those parents who really want to support their students at school, but actually are not confident in doing that. A great many parents don't feel necessarily that they have the skills and they have the background knowledge which allow them to be confident in advising and supporting their students. So I think this student guide, when they come home and perhaps bring home some fairly challenging pieces of work to complete at home, parents can actually use this with their children. So we have got a kind of two-speed approach to the guide. The white pages are pages for all students, but they are particularly relevant to those students who are still really struggling with basic literacy issues. And then we continue with some shaded pages, and those shaded pages are called More Advanced. So each section starts off with a sort of rules/strategies box, which very clearly sets out exactly what the issues are. But then we've used other features which come along throughout the book. For example, we have a try it out section. We occasionally say things like note, where we give them some additional information about the feature we've just been describing, realising that sometimes students might not want to go into that level of detail. Watch out, where we feel there's something where, for example, there's a very clear exception to a rule. We put that in a watch out section labelled in red. We also occasionally have a tips box, and the tip is like giving an extra shortcut. So we have various features which recur right through the book in order to give clarity and confidence to those who are using it.